Greetings, exiles, and I continue my journey. First of all, let's get our void stones because without them I can't continue. I initially planned to find Heat Shiver and kill bosses with it, but unfortunately I didn't find it, so I went to the battle without this helmet. And to my great surprise, the build was quite easy to cope with the quest bosses. The main thing is do not forget to change magic find gear to items with life and resistances. Unfortunately without lucky drop. But void stones are mine and that's the most important thing. Since I changed my gear, let's kill a couple more bosses. Katarina. Quite a simple battle. Hopefully I'll find the craft recipes I need. Unlucky. No rarity this time. Now that's what I need. Atsiri. Once again, no problem. I'll take this one with me. The perfect armor for my build. One last thing. The 5th slot for the map device. Now that wasn't so easy. But I got an extra slot. Well, enough battles and it's time to get back to my favorite magic find gear. I'll show you how this build has changed since my last video. I added Devoto's Devotion because this helmet fixes my dexterity issues and also gives me useful movement speed. I also found Bisco's Collar. Quite a good amulet for entry-level MF. But after a while I made some changes again. I changed my helmet because I found this interesting base and with the help of essences I made a new one. I also changed the unique ring because at this stage of the game it's too weak. I need a good rare ring with life and resistances. Ideally it should be a second Venter's Gamble, but I haven't found a good one yet. I have a couple potential options, but to use them I need to somehow fix my resistances. Unfortunately, I lost the curse on hit and good explosions as a result of this change. But I changed support gems and vortex and in the end I didn't lose much in map clearing speed, considering the fact that my quiver has a useful ability. But anyway, Mark of Submission is not part of my in-game gear and I'd have to get rid of it eventually anyway. I also replaced Grace with Determination because we have better defense with that aura. That's how I got a build for a casual low-level magic find. I want to focus your attention on the words low-level, because at the moment I'm running T9 and T10 maps. At this point I can run red maps, but with Delirium, Legion, Abyss, and increased maps modifiers. It's not the most enjoyable gaming experience. Trust me, speaking of my Atlas, it looks like this now. Pretty standard with Wandering Path and Meticulous Appraiser. Now let's see what I found. A Divine Orb. And another Tink. I could definitely use this for crafting. Speaking of which, another reason why I run T9 T10 maps is because I only have 2 void stones. And so Dune and Mesa are just such tier maps. I could choose other maps, but I really like the layout in Dune. Good for Legion and Abyss. This could be something interesting. Let's see what Chris has in store for me this time. No way. Another Tabula. By the way, this is the 4th in this league from the Voidborn key. I think next time it will be Mageblood for sure. On a side note, I want to talk about the unique items I found using strategy with Meticulous Appraiser. The Trading League players are now wondering, why are they being shown these items? Because this is trash and they are worthless. But those of my viewers who often play in the SSF League know that finding T1 unique items is quite difficult. And overall I am very happy with the current results. Because they are interesting items that can be used in future builds. Unfortunately, I haven't found any T0 items yet, but I think that will change soon and I will be able to please you with something really interesting. But for that I need to improve my gear. So it's time for crafting. I will start with a bow. Perfect. And now a little bit of bench crafting. It's pretty simple. And I've got a pretty much perfect bow for this build. You know what I mean. Just what I need. Now it's time for the armor. Essence spam. Trying to find something good. I think I'm going to stop here because I don't want to waste too many resources. In the last video, I mentioned that I need a lot of clusters. Let's try to make a couple. And to be honest, it's a bit chaotic because I used alteration and chaos spam as well as some harvest crafting. This may not be the best way to do it, but I used what resources I had available. As a result, I got some pretty good clusters that I'm completely happy with at this point. With each new upgrade, my build is getting better and better. But this is not the fastest progress. Slow and steady. I can activate another aura now, by the way. Herald of Ash. This will give me even more damage, as well as more explosions. Now let's take a quick tour to the temple and see if I can find upgrades for my build. Unlucky. Let's try again. Wow. Elemental weakness on hit. No way. This is perfect for me. Sometimes lucky. Another hit. Plus 1 level to socketed gems would be better. But let's not get greedy and complain. That's a pretty good temple visit. And miss again. Wow. Challenge is complete. Not bad. Level 21 Vol Blade Vortex. Unbelievable. All the time, man. All the time lucky. I even have a couple temples left, so I'll save them for Enlighten and Empower support. I also stopped at the Hall of the Dead. I wanted to find some good tattoos that could upgrade my build. But after a couple of tournaments, this channeling simulator bored me quickly. Maybe sometime next time. These are all the improvements I have planned at this stage, and let's see what I ended up with. Very good. I can tell you, you can immediately see that the build has become much better and playing it has become more pleasant. The monsters die much faster and our explosions have gotten better. Quite a satisfying process, isn't it? Now we can do high-level red maps if we want, but to tell you the truth, I don't see much point in it yet. With the new gear, we spend the minimum amount of time to completely clear T10 maps and still spend the minimum amount of effort. Plus, even on low-level maps, we can find some pretty good items. By the way, Unnatural Instinct. Perfect find for me, because this unique jewel fits well into my build. That's it. I wonder if the number of comments like this will now increase. Really interesting. Even though I made pretty good progress in this video, I still have a lot of work ahead of me. I need to somehow find Enlighten and Empower support. Because they are important parts, and without them I won't be able to increase my damage. Also, I need Sacrificial Garb level 100 to be able to make cool armor, but that's even more difficult. It would also be nice to somehow kill Maven and get another Void Stone. And of course, I would like to find a couple of really lucky drops to please my viewers. I won't promise you that I will do everything, but I will try to make the maximum build, taking into account SSF realities, of course. But all this will already be in the next series. I hope you liked the second video of my solo self-found magic finding adventures. Also, I will be very grateful for your likes, subscriptions, and comments. And if you have any questions, join my Discord channel. The link you will find in the description of this video. Bye everyone, and see you in new videos.